Today I got a chance to test Sony 20mm f1.8. I've tested in a few scenarios, and one of the scenarios is how this behaves with Tilta Mirage Matte Box with 2 stages. So I got 2 stages in the Matte Box. So I mounted this Tilta Mirage onto this lens to see if there is any vignetting, because some users are reporting they got vignetting on 24mm and down. So I have also tested Samyang 12mm f2, which is equivalent of 18mm in APS-C mode. Then I have also tested Samyang 24mm f2.8 full frame lens to see if there is any vignetting on 24mm. And I have also tested Sigma 16mm in APS-C mode, which is also 24mm equivalent. And the results are that you can see the vignette with 12mm, which is 18mm in full frame terms. There is a slight vignette, you can see it, but cropping 12% get rid of the vignette. So if you got this setup and you got APS-C camera with this Samyang, you can still use Tilta Mirage, but then you have to crop in post around 12%. Then on 20mm, the vignette is still there. Unfortunately, you have to crop also around 12 because the vignette on 20 is softer. Maybe you can get away with like 9%. You have to see yourself, but vignette is definitely there. Then I have also tested 20mm with active mode stabilization, which crops around 10%, but it won't help because the camera is automatically choosing the portion of the sensor which is not shaking or is getting rid of the shakiness using some part of the sensor. So sometimes it's just a corner of the sensor and you can still see the vignette. So it is even worse because you can see that the vignette is coming in and coming out from the frame. So I think it's better to use normal stabilization or no stabilization at all and stabilize this in post using Catalyst Browse, and you can get rid of the vignette using Catalyst Browse too. Definitely there is a vignetting using 20mm in a full frame mode. So then I have tested 2 of these. One is real 24mm f2.8 for the full frame, another one is the APS-C lens, but it is equivalent of 24, and for both of them there is no vignetting. So actually with those 2 lenses you can shoot at 24 and you won't get any vignetting with the Tilta Mirage with 2 stages. So it is actually very good news. And also the caveat is that to mount this to the small Samyang, I have to use the step-up ring. So actually the MatteBox is moved to the front by like 3mm of the thickness of the step-up ring, and there is still no vignetting. So probably you would be also fine with something around 22 and there won't be any vignetting. So you can judge yourself, but it seems that at 24 there is none. Although some users reported that they got vignetting using Sigma 24-17 f2.8. So maybe it depends how the lens is constructed. Maybe it depends on the construction of the lens actually. So with these 2, there is no vignetting at all. Cheers, mate!